What And has done significantly well is they have bridged it together. They have brought the best in the world, or at least in India, to deliver the value that they have created and allowed students to absorb from it. A good product design has 2 or 3 aspects which usually are never spoken whenever we talk it into our design circles. First is that it has to appeal to the customer and then help them become used to the experience that you are providing. That's the first win that we should aim for. The second, it has to be generating enough value for the business to keep on giving you the experience at a consistent cost and allow it to scale at different levels. Aesthetics support in the experience of the product, but may only be working if the goals that they want to achieve are fulfilled by your product or your service. If the aesthetics don't support that, then you will lose out your customers and the business will not sustain itself. That's how I define a great product. So while tools make you very execution centric, but as you want to grow into your careers, you will be taken into places where ambiguity is high and the definition of what is required is going to be less. So first ability that you can develop is being able to work in ambiguous environments, because as you grow, you are also not clear what has to be created or what direction you should go. Second, being able to work with business people, or I would say people in general, should be your topmost priority, because at the end you will work in a team, you will work with senior leadership, you will work with juniors as well. Being able to work with them and allow them to grow in your presence is the second most skill that I would request all designers to work with apart from tools. Third, build your ability to come up with your own frameworks that deliver not just outputs but outcomes. You will become highly valuable if your outcomes are showing the value to the business, and you will be pulled to conversations where a normal designer would never be. These are the 3 things I would request any starting designer to focus on. So with my exposure to design schools, what And Academy is doing significantly better is trying to build their system with industry and theory both aligned, and trying to give the exposure of both to the designers. In a lot of design colleges that I have been to, or I've spoken to students from different design colleges, I think they are still learning the basics which were relevant 20 years ago. The curriculum has not grown to the pace and was the requirement that is required in a world where the next technology is 2 years away. It's not going to take 20 years. What And has done significantly well is they have bridged it together. They have brought the best in the world, or at least in India, to deliver the value that they have created and allowed students to absorb from it. Second, that they have been able to just become good at technical, but they are looking at the human side of things, because a technical person with a bad human understanding is not going to survive long, and that too in a short period of time. And if you are willing to work hard, I think you are going to learn a lot more that a 2-year program or a 4-year program is going to teach. That is something that I appreciate about And. Hang of the AI tools to improve your outputs significantly, and then not spend too much time creating all of it by yourself, because outputs are going to be automated. We are at 80% efficiency. In next 5 years, we'll be at 100% efficiency. Work, study, and build an understanding of humans so that you understand your customers, your stakeholders, your tech team well, and grow along with them. The third is that be more hands-on with your work, because at the end of the day, it's a craft, and craft requires hands-on skill and judgment. Whether you use Photoshop or ChatGPT or Nano Banana, I am not talking of the tool, but being able to tell it what you want, that articulation is required. And fourth, understand a bit of business. Businesses are going to pay you, they expect an ROI out of you. Understand what value you bring, understand the ROI that they are going to get, command your skill set and deliver that ROI, build more value, and you are going to get paid more. That's how I would summarize it.